guys, thank you so much for joining us today. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. We appreciate your support. We're gonna jump right in. Today we've got an amazing, delicious, delectable salad for you. And I know when you hear salad, you're thinking really amazing and delectable. I don't think salad should be following those two, but guess what? This salad is so good. It is not your average romaine, lettuce, and cucumbers. We've got so much more for you. And I'm topping it off with a blackened salmon and a little extra treat on the end. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
First things first, we want to jump in and scale our fish. You want to make sure that that glossy finish on the skin is completely matte. That's when you know it's nice and clean. I like to get it with the skin on it because it will help you to maintain the moisture within the fish. PSA announcement, we have got to clean our fish. Just take a half a lemon, drop it in, cover it with enough water just to cover the fish, and you're all set. Once you're done, you want to make sure that you get as much moisture out of the fish with maybe a paper towel, and then you get into seasoning it. You can season it with whatever you so choose, but just make sure that it's a nice dry fish that you're seasoning so that none of that water will escape once you add the salt. I added some tomato bouillon, some parsley, some fresh cracked pepper, and a little bit of garlic. And after that, you're really all set. Okay, now we are chopping up this kale. Now, kale is a very rough green, so you want to make sure that you're chopping it as fine as possible. This is going to make it more palatable and more digestible for you and your family or whatever your guests you're cooking this for. If you take a look here, it's nice and finely chopped. No stems people. Keep those stems in the garbage or for another meal if you so choose, because that's going to be something that's hard to break down. What you're doing here is you're going to, if you notice I'm showing you my hand movement here, you're going to drizzle this with olive oil and you're cooking this with your hands. That's how you're going to break it down and make it not as crunchy as it usually is. You've got to knead that oil into the kale. And this may take some time, maybe about a minute or two of just really making sure that oil and the greens are very harshly massaged with your hands, and that's going to help break it down. First thing you see me chopping up here after the kale salad is going to be candied pecans or pecan pralines. Okay, so you want to just take the flat of the knife and just put some weight down, pressure on it, and you're going to help crush those, and that gets it to a nice size because chopping it is going to get those pecans all over the place. So you put just as much as you'd like. I'm making quite a bit of kale here. This is probably enough for about 4 to 5 people. So I like to use maybe about I'd say a quarter cup of pecans. You can add as much more as you'd like. Here we have some shaved Parmesan and Asiago and Romano cheese. So I'm just coarsely chopping that and throwing that in there. The next thing that we're going to be adding in are some cucumbers. So you're gonna cut up these cucumbers. Again, you can cut them up as finely chopped as you'd like. Next up, we have some cranberries. I like to use the orange flavored cranberries. You can pick these up at Trader Joe's. It just gives a really nice flavor. I don't like to keep the cranberries whole. You can. I feel like it's just a little bit too much in each bite. So I like to finely chop them. I would say, again, you could do maybe about an 1/8 cup of this. And as far as the cucumber, I keep it to about 1/3 of a cucumber. But again, the fun thing about this recipe is you can add or subtract depending on how much you like it. Now, when it comes to the fruit, I like to add some sort of sweet fruit. Some people can choose apples over pears. I like pears. Love, love, love pears. I decided this time to choose the canned pears from Trader Joe's. I just felt like that was easier because it was already peeled and it came out amazing. They were super sweet. I just pulled them out and chopped them up about the same size as the cucumber. And that is all you need for this salad. So now that we've gotten everything in here, we just want to go ahead and mix it all up. And we've gotten our pears, we've got our pecans in there, our cucumbers, our Romano cheese. As you can see, I decided, you know what? Let me add a little bit more pears because I know that my family really likes that. And the sweetness of it is their favorite part, so I did add a little bit more pecans. But again, we're just eyeing this, so you can add or subtract based on your family's needs. Next up is the dressing. As you can see, I go straight for the hot honey. The hot honey is going to be the base for this. And what we're going to do is add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. We're going to add some olive oil, and we're then going to season it. One tip I must give you is you've got to season your salad just like you would season some pasta. You've got to season your salad. And this will help you to stay away from a lot of those creamy dressings. It is absolutely delicious by itself. And as you can see, I disappear from the screen because what I go to do is add this in the microwave just for about 10 seconds. It's that quick. And then it's going to give you the perfect consistency so that you can mix it easily throughout the salad. Now we're on to making our salmon. So the salmon's already been seasoned. It's been sitting with the seasoning for about, let's say 10 or 15 minutes. That's about the amount of time you would take to chop up all your salad ingredients and get that going. So what you do now is you're just going to pan fry it on each side. One tip that I do want to share with you is I like to also fry it on the side. So if you notice, I kind of have it standing up towards the side of the pan and leaning on the pan so that it can get a good color. And then once you're done, you want to just cover it, take it off the stove and let it steam. Now that your salmon is done, the next thing is to pour your dressing into the salad, mix it up, and get ready to plate it.
Okay, so we're down to the last leg here. What I wanted to do is show you how we plate it because again, after spending all that time putting this together, you wanna make sure that it looks good. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the salad, I'm gonna get it onto this plate. Now I am plating this like family style, so you can have a couple people or maybe just you and the boo to get in on this one plate because it is a pretty big plate. All right, so we've got our salad, and then so I like to cut it kind of thick. What I like to do is just let this salmon cool for maybe 2 to 3 minutes before you cut it, just so that you make sure that it's not too crispy, because if it is too crispy, then when you go to cut it, it's gonna just break apart. It looks so good, right? And still super hot. Let's finish putting that. And then what we can do is add some of this bread, which I will definitely link below on how you can make this quick and easy bread to put on the side. And then we add this pesto olive oil in the middle. So good. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us until the end. Again, every single Monday you can look forward to an upload from us. Thank you so much for watching and staying with us. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, go over to Instagram, follow us, support us. We appreciate all of you guys. I hope you enjoy this salad and this salmon and this bread as much as we are going to enjoy it tonight. Again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
I did pears. I think I have onions. I tried kale.
How do you like the kale?
Very good.
Very good.
I just added the ingredients and this little oil thing, and I did bread.
You like it?
I love it.